Hey guys, Chuck, how's the Mopar? Welcome back. I just, in my timeline, just got done introducing you to the Illinois Storm, and now I'm going to start taking brackets. I'm going to start taking graphics off. The Illinois Storm. Joel found it, Brady Street, Davenport, Iowa, 1972. Turned it into a race car, original red 383 4-speed car. He raced it for till 74. Changed the paint scheme a little bit because there was cracking, a lot of cracking. Clear coat on top. He sold it to our buddy Blue back home, who raced it until around 1980. And then it went off to Doug Patrick, a man who's not far from here. I've got racing clips I showed. And then he kept it, I don't know, until 91. And off it went to Brian Brady. He was 15. They raced it for a while, but basically it's been sitting since the early 90s. And yeah, they had a Hemi in it, and it blew up, and that was about the end of the racing for the car. So I want to return this to the original Illinois Storm paint scheme. I've talked to a guy. There's graphics have been made for about a year, and I thought I'd be doing this sooner than what I am. Now, it's a little dumb to me to be putting graphics on a car right now. I think I should do it at the end, but I had an event planned already that I was going to drag this back to, and I really needed to have those graphics on there. Well, the event got canceled, so I'm still going to press ahead with what I'm doing. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need a heat gun out here. I suppose it wouldn't be the worst idea. I had started peeling this off, and it is leaving a dirt line. I think that, I don't know, we're just going to have to see, boys. I don't know what's going to be required here. It ain't going to be fun. It won't be the worst thing, but this is double vinyl here. I think I will get a heat gun, although heat guns don't like to be so far from the power source. But anyway, yeah, let me I'll get the other camera set up, and we'll start up front here and work our way back. Okay. All right, boys, let's see how this is gonna go. I talked to one guy. He says I just pretty much warm it up in the sun, and says I warm it up in the sun and they come right off. Well, I don't know if they've been on there 30 years or not, but we'll see. I should have something besides my fingernails. I could save these and put them on my refrigerator. No. Damn, boys, what's so hard about that? All right, let's move on. All right, it's going relatively well. I'm going to save this to make sure I get the gold. That gold suits me fine. I did lift some paint. That sucks. Right in a good spot where you can see it. There is a ghost. I think it's all dirt. We're going to see eventually what I used to do that. I'm thinking about leaving some of that, maybe that. We'll see. This thing's got touches from everybody right now. Right now, the only one was blue, but we got Joel, of course it's his car. This thing, Doug painted it and did that. I'm waiting on some Super Trick wheels that Craig bought for this thing when he back-halved it. And that would be cool to get those back, the original ones. And maybe leave that for Brian, I don't know. You know, as a whatever. But anyway, or whatever. Yeah, let me get this done. It's going okay. And we'll get back to you. Yep, I'd gotten a little chunk there, here, and then all of a sudden this. That so sucks. The graphics for the back are pretty big. That's a lot of red paint. Damn it. I thought this wouldn't be, I didn't think I'd pull any paint off. I think I better heat it more. I don't know. Oh well. Darn. Well, crap. That's me, that's me, that's me. This sucks. This one sucks right here. The car's not perfect, guys, but this was underneath that decal. I don't know what the hell. That's Bondo. I don't know why that was there like that. I really don't. This will need some addressing, but I think maybe what we could do is let's look at this side. Yeah, there's something underneath that decal. You can see the outline of it there. That's why those are on there, to cover that up. That sucks, kinda. I think what I can do, maybe those guys, number one, my graphic, something's gonna have to get done. Maybe we can just put some, sneak on some wrap, the color of that. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah, that blows. All right, that side's done. I guess I didn't do that. Whatever. I didn't use a heat gun, and I got up to here. I'm thinking, and that's a lot right there that was missing. And I thought, well, hell, this was probably the ticket. But yeah, when that stuff goes, it sounds like paper ribbon. Back here, this is where the outline of what was on there. Clearly there was something under there they covered up. I don't know what's going to happen next, boys. I mean, I guess you could wrap the whole bottom and then put the graphics on. I don't know. I do not know. I'm not fretting on it. What are you going to do? All right, so tomorrow, because I'm going to end this right now, I'm just going to cover this thing up and let everything sit in the driveway. I think I can get out if I had to. It'd be sketch. Anyway, I think I am going to leave all that sit there, and then I'm going to use this crap here to get the goo off. I'll show you tomorrow. Okay. Disappointment.
The next day.
The next day. Crap. Okay, boys. Revolting developments yesterday. I really thought that was going to go a lot better than it did, and I didn't think I was going to pull any paint off. It's 40-year-old paint, at least, or right around there. So I loaded the car back in. I put a couple straps on so she wouldn't roll back and forth. I had to back this thing out so I can get my van out if I had to. So we're going to go up to the upper deck, full deck, the place in Wood River, Illinois. They do some sick work. It's awesome. Actually, they're the ones that make my decals for me. But anyway, I'm gonna go up there. We may have to actually, I don't know, wrap all the red as much as the patches as I've got on there now. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I think that might be what happens. But yeah, which will mean I'll bring it back today. It's going to rain this afternoon. I got to get this done and probably sand up the spots, get these badges off. That could be interesting, getting these off, get my hand in there. Hopefully it's not a problem. And yeah, if you've ever taken those badges off before, you know that they like to meld together, that they're steel nuts and pot metal, whatever. I think if I use a little bit of, soak them a little bit, it ought to work. So anyway, I got to pull this ahead. I backed too far back to get the door down, and so I got to get the straps on here so the sucker won't roll out. Anyway, all right, I'll see you at the full deck. Over here, he's going to get another color. Not be better to see it outside. This is darker. deal's unfortunate. Back home and disheartened. Gonna wrap it. Wrap the red. Okay. He doesn't want to do it really at all. I'm like, well, that's what you do, right? But whatever. So we got to find a color that's going to work. He's ordered some swatches. That's more of a dark, that's a deeper red. And then when the time comes, I am going to have to, I'll sand some stuff up, try to fix, well, anyway, I got to sand these things down. The emblem's got to come off, and that Mopar thing's coming up. Sorry, Doug, we're going to lose your graphics here. But yeah, that sucks. I really, guys, didn't think that I was going to have any trouble with losing paint. I thought it'd come off easy. My technique, maybe you got to pull it from the sides, you know, instead of just one big one. I don't know. It might have came off anyway. I'm not going to beat myself up. It just sucks. I had that thing coming up. Thank goodness that's not going to happen now, because it's going to take a while. Rest of summer.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Okay, several days later. Several weeks later. So we're going to do some swaps today. I'm going to go get the racing car and bring it back and put the Cornet in there, which is looking more like a car than it has in a year. And then this is going to sit in there for a month or so, and I'm going to swap them back out, take it over to Jay, and he's going to finish sanding. Anyway, so yeah, I got to get this thing back over here, get her deloused, de-sanded. I'm going to have to sand where the graphics went bad and all that fun crap. So anyway, that's going to be today. Got the CUDA back over here now. Yep, there it is. So I have to swap some cars and somehow get the race car, the Storm, off of the trailer, which I use my lawnmower to pull it back, so because it will roll forward, you know, and get it with its solid rear axle into over there, and I guess over there, maybe right here with a CUDA. I don't know, boys. Yeah, so yeah, get that back in there and not let anything roll forward through the front of the trailer. It's always a little bit of an issue. Fun times. Okay. Next day, it's raining. I'll take it. Yep, I've been getting rain about every 2 weeks lately, which is cool. So I'm gonna start sanding. I don't have a light down here. There's my cat again. The trunk drop down has got a lot of schmutz in it. Dirt, you know, from, you know, being driven for 5 years as a car. Here's what we got in here. The trunk drop down starting to rust. I really wish I could spray some encapsulator down there to stop it. It's just packed in. Yeah, that's too bad. Also, I'll just have to do what I can do. So I'm going to take some 220, got 180. I'm going to scuff this up, and all I can do is, you know, I'll treat it. We'll go from there, is the plan. All right, we're going to deal with some thunder and rain noise. I got this cleaned out as best I could down here because I want this guy to wrap as far underneath as he can get. There's actually on the other side I can see Bondo. You know, whatever, I guess it's car. Okay, I'm gonna work this, get chips out. Like, I guess you can see this one here, you can. And I'll be back. Okay. All right, I should have brought you along. So I've scuffed it up. I had to go to 120, and this is rust mort. Bought a gallon of it on Amazon. I think it was 50 bucks. Ought to last me a very long time. I've actually used to have a quart, you know. Hell, I think it's close to 50 at Napa now. So we're gonna let that sit there. Look. Since it's sitting there, it really takes 24 hours to do its thing. I did squirt some in the trunk top down on the inside, and it ran out over here. So yeah, I think that's good enough for now. Most of the scratches are whatever. Nobody's gonna be down here looking at this. So anyway, my next act, I'm gonna get after this spot. Probably do that on my own, let you guys see what it looks like when I get done. All right, feathered out. I believe, I don't know how, I might go a little finer on stuff. See these scratches here. This is 220, I believe. I don't know what I got on there. I think I might take it out further. That's 180. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some 220. I don't know what I can get away with. There's some damage down there. That's cracked metal. It's just gonna be what it is, boys. There's only so much a guy can do. And I'm not even gonna worry about feathering these. Metal showing, of course, metal. Pretty good. I'm gonna have to squirt some really crummy SEM primer on there. Just gotta protect the metal. I guess it gets blocked. I gotta do this door. I'm gonna do that now. I don't know if I wanna bring you guys along for it. We're gonna hit, of course it will. And get this door raised up so that she is where it needs to be there. It's not doing this down here. And it's the best I can do. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Okay. So, sand it up. Got some metal there. This is good. Wiped it off. Got the badges off. They came off pretty well. You can see they had blue silicone for whatever reason. HP badges, they were just held on with silicone. The door is better. Got some steel showing in spots. Guys, I believe I'm gonna put some Bondo down here. I think is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Bondo over the rust. Yeah, who cares, huh? I sort of care, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know yet. It's been encapsulated. Theory is that it stops the rust already. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna use this stuff. This SEM high build surface primer. I think I'm gonna put the cover on the car just to eliminate floating, close the doors. Let my little beeline in the garage, in the house for the 17th time. And yeah, go from there. Okay. I just came outside and said to myself, well, I didn't think this through. Yeah, I'm done. I was looking at that the last clip I was going to show you that you won't see now, and I'm like, I didn't explain much. I didn't explain a lot. Okay, guys, I gotta keep it. I gotta work here if I want to get this job done or projects done and make it entertaining somewhat. So I didn't show you where I sprayed on the primer back there. That's all good. You might notice the door handles are off. This trim is staying on. There's screws and aftermarket deals to hold it together, and I'm just not going to aftermarket fasteners, and they're not meant to come out, and I'm not going to screw with it and bend trim and whatever. So yeah, I don't have a lot of room. Should open the door. This is all sanded up. Under there is looking pretty good. I did get the doors off, like I said. Let's go back over here and look at what these guys did. We're all talking about saving weight, and get the door handles off. The wing window on the other side is frozen, the latch. Look how much they've cut out of here. Crazy, huh? There's the red paint, original. Darker. Anyway, so yeah, this is a trick they did back in the day, I guess. The big boys, and then Joel and his brother Kevin, they decided to mimic it. I think it's cool. So anyway, still got mess in there. I still got to work on the door. It's better, but it's not where it needs to be. It needs to get fixed more. And I just pressed on. I got it better, and that's about it. So right now I'm about, I called Full Deck, the guys that are going to do the wrapping, and I'm less than 2 weeks right now from doing that. So I think everything's good. I got something in between there I need to do. Yeah, it's just logistics, right? Anyway, all right, boys, I'll see you in a couple weeks. We are loading this on the trailer again. That ought to be interesting.
Several days later.
All right, big day. Taking the racing car to the upper deck, lower deck, something deck, to get the graphics put on. Yeah. It has been pouring and it's not done. We got to dodge raindrops today, boys, I think. I would have at least had the trailer, I would have left the trailer hooked up. My plan yesterday was to load the car then and be able to roll the hell out of here this morning. But I went and got the trailer and my left front brake was smoking because the caliper locked up. The 23-year-old caliper finally gave it up. So anyway, my buddy Steve's Anyway, my buddy Steve is coming. He was gonna Super B Steve, who now owns a Corvette. Yeah, that's all right. Corvette's cool. Rain. I was gonna have him steer this thing. It makes it a lot easier if somebody could steer it. It makes it faster, at least. So anyway, let me move my van. At least hook the trailer up, get it halfway up the driveway, and go from there. She's getting washed. She's loaded. Hopefully I'm not dumping any more brake oil out. I thought I had a window of opportunity here. I'm not so sure. It ain't looking good, lads, this big area. Thought I'd have this window. It's closing in. We'll get there when it gets there. Thunder. Made it. Made it.
Yeah, not too bad.
It really wasn't. Not bad at all. So this is your own personal pink Volkswagen you're doing here, Aaron? No.
I can't wait to race you.
That's Aaron. Whether you not want to be on videos, we'll talk about later, but he's going to do this, yeah. All right. So you want to put it on your dollies and move it, you think?
I think we can get away with just maybe one time forward and back.
Okay.
Or what do you think?
We'll see. Got her done, boys. I didn't know if we could pull this off today because just a lot of moving parts. And Aaron, he's got a business to run there, and he is completely okay with me showing videos. In fact, he does them himself, and he's got a Facebook page. I believe he puts everything on. I'll let you guys know for sure the stuff he does. There's the cat. So yeah, I think it's a couple weeks. I'm in no hurry. We got her pushed all the way to the back of the shop, and we're good to go. So yeah, always hurdles. I always set these self-imposed deadlines, and they usually come out. In fact, they always do, really. But you know, you can't count on Mother Nature sometimes. So hopefully he'll have a few clips I could throw up before the big unveiling. We'll go from there. All right, fellas, see you.
2 weeks later.
He's smiling. Oh shit. Wow. Looks good, man. How many hours do you think you have in this?
It's a great question. I'm interrupted too much to really know. I can only work on it for a couple hours at a time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it dried off since I brought it in, huh?
Yeah.
It's pouring rain that day. I forgot. Wow. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks great, man. I'm really excited. Everybody that's come in to see other projects we're working on. This is awesome. Is this your car?
I think that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I agree. Oh, this has got to be Hersey Brothers over here.
Oh, is it supposed to be?
Yeah.
Same side?
Yeah.
Both on the same
Yeah.
Okay.
Darn.
I can make that pretty quick.
Yeah, she had done those at M&M Racing, but yeah, I didn't.
I thought you had said something like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Hersey Brothers on both sides.
Rip this off here real quick, then, right? I mean, I can fix it up real quick.
Sure.
I'll get the machines going,
Okay.
and hopefully it doesn't mess up the wrap under it.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. That's just unfortunate. He's gonna go get the letters cut out. But while he's out there, I'll talk to myself and to you guys. Man, they killed it. I think that's supposed to be gold, but you know, we're not gonna complain. The Savannah, Illinois. Wow, it looks just like the pictures, guys. He's got a girl that she hand drew all this. And don't ask me how they do it, but that was its second generation from 77 on. Yeah, cool. All right, man, I'm gonna go inside for a minute, and we get to watch Aaron put this thing on here. That's kind of cool. What you made? Well, the sausage is made here, huh? There it is. Cool. Very nice. I'm gonna send Joel a picture. One of the Hersey brothers. Okay. There comes Joel.
The next day.
The next day. Okay. This video's getting long, I think. Yeah, whatever. But, so, 2 things. 3 things, 4 things are gonna happen. One thing I did do, as you guys know, Chrysler Historical, and I'm calling them that, not Stellantis, keeps track of IBM cards for every car, well, every car, pre-1967 and earlier. IBM card, okay? Now, I sent all this in to Danielle, and she says, "That's VIN's not right, boys." I'm like, what? And so yeah, the Storm came with a title, and it's had the wrong VIN on it since 1980, and it was missing 3 digits. So I had to get all that fixed. So it's been fixed. But what Chrysler Historical will tell you on that IBM card, which matches up to a fender tag, I tried, you know, deciphering it once. This is the one for the Storm. I got one for the Satellite. I don't know that I have one for the 56. But what they do know is where they were sold and what they were. So yeah, the Storm was originally a red 383 4-speed car. It still has a 4-speed pedal in it. They took the clutch pedal out because nobody was racing it. And also they took the damn trans tunnel out too, or the shifter deal. So anyway, the selling dealers start for the 1967 Plymouth Belvedere 2 was Bill and Ray's Chrysler. The selling dealer for your 1967 Plymouth Belvedere 2 was Bill and Ray's Chrysler Plymouth, located in Sigourney, Iowa. That's just west of Kansas. It's just west of Moline or Davenport. Yeah, pretty cool. And then yeah, you can decipher stuff. you know, if I really wanted to, I guess from the IBM card, you know, they're in numbers and they're on in letters, just like the VIN tag or the fender tag, as far as I can tell, and I'm rambling on. So what I'm going to do now is move some cars, roll the Storm out of the trailer, because I got to put on the bumper and the door handles and the cards. Something troubled me yesterday. The Savannah, Illinois was in white. I'm like, I told you guys, I said, I think it's supposed to be gold. Well, it is. And it's all supposed to be on both quarters, and I don't think it's on the other quarter. So I already got a call into Aaron. I hate to be a pain in the ass, but yeah. I'm gonna take it back up and have him peel that off and put that on probably, and put it in gold on both sides. Anyway, let me get this out. Next time you see it, the car's going to be out on the driveway here with the cable attached, and I will be, you know, everything's going to be put back together. Okay, rambling. Get my garbage, as it were. All right, badges are on. I got to readjust. You can adjust this. These are not going anywhere. I had holders for that. This, but I epoxied the back. So the wheel wells took a lot more time than I would have thought. I am going up right now. We're going to put this in gold, the other side in gold. Maybe it's eat up, guys, but you know what, I spent a lot of money and I do want it the way I want it. I wish I would have, we should have talked a little more, Aaron and I, about this, but it is what it is. So I'm going to load that booger up and head up back to Aaron's place. Okay. We're back here at Aaron's. I feel a little bit like a butthole. I'll buy him in the place lunch for the extra trouble he's doing. Yeah, just a little bit of a communication gap. Happens. All right. He's got the stickers off. We actually shortened up what he had. That was 19. We're going down to 16 inches. So, yeah. Okay. Like it. Aaron's panning for his business. I got a picture of him in front. I wish I would have pulled the truck further ahead. Yep, that's exactly it. I'm so happy now. Ate up like always, but that is perfect. Perfect. Let's go home. So now what? That's now what? Yep, that's now what? The car's gonna sit. I forgot to put the Pentastar on. That'll be future Chuck. Yeah, I need, where am I? I need to change the K-frame. So now what'll be, I have to do a front end rebuild on this girl. And that means the K-frame's getting changed. It's got a Hemi motor mounts in it, and I got a K-frame over there. I'm going to sandblast that, and I'm going to use Rust-Oleum and hardener and all that stuff from Tractor Supply, reducer, acetone. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's a project. I got plenty of them, of course. So yeah, she's just going to go sit for now, and probably the next time you see it's when we get ready to paint the Coronet, because I will be using the trailer for that then. This thing's just such a pain. It's hard to put. You can't push it around. I got to pull around with a lawnmower when I have to turn. Anyway, after all that yammering, Thanks so much, guys, for coming along. Thanks, Aaron, over there at Full Deck, Wood River, Illinois. They make cool graphics. He's a great dude. Luckily for me today, school started, so he's got a 2-week lull where he's not super busy and he can knock that out. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yep, came out good. All right, guys. Thanks so much. See you next time.